Andrew Berry cooking with gas after day 2 of the 2026 draft. He's been on point after acquiring a starting O lineman, an electric wide receiver punt returner. Day 2 to get a big wide receiver in Denzel Boston out of Washington, giving the Browns some weapons for the offense that we needed, man. Some scoring threats. The Browns traded up with San Francisco, the 49ers, to get Emmanuel McNeil Warren, a safety out of Toledo from the MAC. Emmanuel McNeil, man, he is a beast. 6'3", 201 from Toledo. And this is what Mel Kiper had to say about him. He said it was the steal of the draft. He said it was the steal of the draft, man. Let's bring him up. He said he was the steal of the draft. Said why Browns traded up to pick 58 and how they got steal of the draft. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, he makes Toledo to Cleveland history. And this is what Mel Kiper had to say. This is the steal to me, ESPN Mel Kiper Jr. said on draft broadcast. McNeil Warren is a hard-hitting safety from the University of Toledo. It's the first time in 50 years the Browns have drafted a player from Toledo, according to ESPN draft broadcast. Sure, he played in the MAC, but the Rockets produced studs. Quinyon Mitchell came out of Toledo 2 years ago. This is what the trade cost. The Browns have traded up to pick 58, also receiving pick 152 from the 49ers for pick 70 and 107. Man, but I don't know. It's been so much stuff going on, man, but it's been stuff after that. Crazy stuff, man. Browns traded 74 pick to the New York Giants. It's been so much stuff going on, man. I don't know. The Browns traded pick 74 to the New York Giants and picked up New York's pick 105 and 145 and a 2027 fourth round pick, something like that, man. The Browns will have 8 picks tomorrow, but the Browns made 3 moves today, and I don't even know if they still done, man. I haven't even paid attention, man. It's been so much. I've been so excited about what was going on. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Let's see if we can refresh this Twitter and see what the Browns got going on right now. Let's see. Browns 9 minutes ago bringing the power with pick number 86. This old lineman, man, it's just crazy. Let's see over here. Let's share this tab. And this old lineman, they got old tackle from Florida, Austin Barber. Man, look at this guy. He's 6'6", 314. Florida, man. 6'6", 314 from Florida. And he was 3rd round, pick 86 from Cleveland. Austin Barber, offensive tackle. Man, got 2 old linemen. Man, we got 2 old linemen, 2 wide receivers, and 1 safety. Man, Andrew Berry's on fire. He's on fire, man. So let's check out what's going on Twitter. Like I said, refresh that. And this was actually 9 minutes ago. They put this up, some of his footage. Andrew Berry spoke.
Not just with the players that we added, the 3 guys that we added, but also how we were able to add to our resource base in 27, and then how we're positioned for tomorrow afternoon, with several other day 3 picks. So obviously a lot of action, a lot of movement, throughout the evening tonight, but we're pleased with where we ended up. And so with that, I'll open up with questions.
Didn't come in tonight and you make this many trades, but when do you get a sense that it could be just that kind of night?
It's usually just based on the action that you get or how the board falls. I'll be honest, Dan, like we're pretty, like we try to stay pretty nimble and flexible just because you never know, when the next opportunity is going to come up. I think that's actually one of the benefits of having volume and quality with your picks because there are more opportunities to maneuver up and down the board.
And were you surprised with some of the guys that fell in your lap, like Denzel Boston and Camille Warren to begin with, who were first round projections?
I was probably most surprised with E-Man. We figured that Denzel could go anywhere from late 1 to early 2, just to be truthful. But E-Man, he wasn't someone that we anticipated being there as late as he was. So when he got within striking distance, we felt the move was appropriate. To be truthful, he was in play for us at 39.
Look at what you did with your wide receiver room. Can you sort of talk about what you have globally from your pass catching core right now and how this might impact like a Jerry Judy or anybody like that?
Zero impact on Jerry. He's our bell cow. We feel like we have a nice, I think with receiver rooms, you can have, maybe a ball dominant player, or you can essentially build a basketball team, with different skill sets. We prefer the second approach. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll take Calvin Johnson if he's out there, but we feel like we have a nice, well-rounded room with speed, rack, contested catchability, separation. So we're really pleased with, the youth and talent in that group.
On that trade for Emmanuel, do you get a sense that another team is going to take it on? When do you know when to pull the trigger on it?
So they're probably two separate situations, Jeff. One is when you do have maybe an inkling that you're going into a stretch where a player or a group of players will be target for several teams, and you're trying to get ahead of it. Another may just be, and I would put like the Emmanuel trade and then what we did for JOK in 2021 in this bucket, where you have a player that you just didn't expect to be in a certain range of the draft, and there's a certain level of like, okay, you don't necessarily have a team identified that's going to take that player off the board, but you look at your resources and say, hey, this is a price that I'm willing to pay for this skill.
Well, that's Andrew Berry, man. He was on fire today. On fire, man. I'm serious. This is the new Browns, the new Cleveland Browns, man. He is doing all the right moves. Got day 3 tomorrow. I believe it's 8 picks tomorrow. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but they got some crazy, ridiculous amount of picks tomorrow. Maybe even 6 picks. I don't know exactly, but he's not done yet. And he's cooking with gas, man. He's cooking with gas. And Andrew Berry, man, they can get off of him. He doing his thing. Let me know what you guys think about these picks. Do you like them? Do you not like them? I love them. I love him, man. I think he came out of day 2 with everything he wanted, and now he can dabble and get some depth tomorrow. And let's see what happens. Let me know in the comments, man. I'm paying attention to all the comments. Appreciate y'all. See you on the next video. Go Browns, baby. Go Browns.